this rolling. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Lunar. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel for the past few months, you guys would have known that I went under a rebranding and I used to be under a different name. But one of the goals that I had for 2023 was to take YouTube a lot seriously, and I kind of want to carry that goal into 2024. And I feel like this rebranding, just changing everything up, will give my channel a more refreshing feel and will also give me the motivation to work harder on my YouTube channel. So that is why I am under a different channel name now. I also rebranded my cover channel, so if you guys didn't know that I have a cover channel, please check that channel out as well. As you guys saw from the title, this will be kind of a recollective, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't have a written agenda for what I wanted to kind of go over in this video. I don't know, something inside me just felt like I wanted to sit down with the camera and just talk. I just really like how personal this feels, you know. It kind of just feels like you're FaceTiming a friend or like talking to a friend, and that's one of the things that I want to promote through my channel. One of the reasons why I started YouTube in the first place was because I want to be able to kind of share my experiences and be able to be of some help to the general public. I feel like a lot of the things that I learned this year has been very valuable lessons, and I just want to pass that forward so that you guys don't make the same mistakes that I have made this year, and hopefully that will allow you to become a more successful and better version of yourself in 2024 for you and me both. To start off, 2023 was not my year at all. I can strongly say that 2023 was the worst year of my life, and there was a lot of things that contributed to that, but mainly I think it was because I graduated, and I kind of noticed that up until now I've never made my own life choices. Society kind of has a blueprint for everyone where when you grow up, you know, you go to preschool, then elementary school, middle school, high school, and then you go on to college. And I've just been blindly following kind of the procedure that has been written to me from society. The fact that I graduated and am transitioning into adulthood, that was what kind of threw me off the most, because I was just lost. Like at that point, I didn't really know what to do, because up until now, like I said, like I've been kind of blindly following what other people wanted me to do. So this year I kind of was just taken aback, and I was just like, you know what, I've never really made my own big girl decision before. During the time where I was transitioning into my college graduation, I think that was probably the lowest point of my life, because in college, you know, you're so used to hanging out with your friends, and after college, I went to college in my hometown, so I stayed here afterwards, but all my friends were international or they were from different states. So after the graduation, you know, everyone just went back to where they were originally from, so I didn't really contact them as often. I didn't really hang out with them as often, and you're so used to seeing these people all the time that like the next day you just don't see them anymore. And I was just really lonely, and I've never been someone who lets negativity kind of influence the way that I live my life, because I'm someone that, like, if something negative happens, I kind of sleep it off, and then the next day I kind of use that as motivation to work harder. Just like kind of that mindset that, oh, yesterday was such a bad day, but today I'll make it better. That's the way that I've lived my life up until now. After college graduation as well, like people were telling me about how they found full-time jobs already, and they were making 80K a year, or they were finding jobs that gave them 100K a year, and I was just sitting here with no job, no salary, and no friends. I just started to see that my mental health was just declining, and I was just not in a good state of mind, and I was just not healthy mentally nor physically. After college graduation, I moved back home into my room, and every single day woke up at 2 p.m, sent out a few work emails, and then I went back to sleep. Didn't even eat, didn't drink water. It was not the best. While I was in my room by myself, I watched a lot of movies, and I went on YouTube a lot, and just seeing what other people have been doing, I think gave me the motivation to kind of push forward, because at some point something in my brain clicked, and I was like, I don't want to live like this. Like, this is not the life that I want to live. So from that point onwards, I started to, you know, change up my lifestyle. And I'm not telling you guys all of this to brag and be like, you know what, look what I did to change my life. I'm telling you this because I want you to kind of use me as an example that you will not get to where you want to be in life if you do not move. If I had not moved from my bed and make the better choices that I have made, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Like, honestly, I know that it sounds cliche, and I know you probably hear this from like thousands of other influencers or people that you know in your daily life telling you, you know, like inspirational speeches and stuff, but it really makes a difference. Sometimes you just need that pushing factor, I guess, and I want to be that for you guys. But what I noticed is that social media these days also plays a role into like our mindset and how we think, because every single day I go on social media, I see a lot of people achieving great things, you know, big things, winning an award, you know, getting money, all this stuff. You don't have to win an award to be considered successful. One key thing that I want you guys to take away from this video is that you need to have a stronger mindset in 2024 in order to get to where you want to be. You may have dreams and you may have aspirations, but if you do not get up and move your butt, then you will not get to where you want to be. Nobody ever said that life was easy. One of my favorite quotes of all time is, "If not now, then when? Time will not wait for you. It will keep passing by." And you just need to get up and grab every single opportunity that comes your way. Even if there is no opportunity that comes your way, you build a door. I know that everything that I said is a lot easier said than done. I know that it's sometimes very difficult to kind of release yourself from the negativity inside your mind, because I know that the mind is a very strong and powerful thing. Sometimes you need that one person to tell you that they believe in you, and if you don't have that person, I will be that person for you guys. I know that you guys are capable of everything that you guys want to achieve. I didn't really have anyone that told me that they believed in me. I'm really grateful that I myself was able to pull myself up from that, I guess. Never give ourselves enough credit for the things that we do, especially like, it doesn't have to be something big, you know what I mean? Like, just getting out of bed in the morning is an achievement. Once I started giving myself credit for like even the smallest things that I did, I kind of noticed that my mental health was a lot better. You know, I started to love myself more, not in like an overconfidence kind of way, like an arrogant kind of way. I just learned to love myself for my flaws, and like if I did make a mistake, immediately think like, oh, you know what, like I made a mistake, that's okay, the next time I'll just do better. One of the things that really helped me was that I had bigger goals, and a lot of people say, oh, you know, like why do you have all these big goals, like it's never gonna happen. Like, you think I don't know that? A part of me does know that, but some part of me is just delusional, I guess. Once I started to kind of have bigger goals, the more I wanted to achieve those things and kind of prove everyone wrong. Once people say something that like, oh, you know what, you'll never be able to do this, that's when I start to like, oh, you know what, I want to prove you wrong, I will prove you wrong. And that's when I started working a lot harder. And people will laugh on your goals and your dreams, and that's just them, that's their own issue, that's not your fault. If people laugh, let them laugh. And if I achieve that goal, great. If I don't, then I'll work harder until I achieve that goal. You need to take charge of your own life and start doing the things that benefit you and make you happy. If something does not make you happy, there's no reason to keep it in your life, you know what I mean? It's your life and your life only. I know I rambled on a whole lot, but I just want to thank you guys for listening to me. Hopefully something that I said today was valuable, and I hope you guys take that into 2024. I'm also really proud of you guys for being able to make it this far. And nobody said life was easy. Life is fucking hard as shit, but the fact that we keep going and we keep getting back up, that's something that's very commendable. And with that, I just want to say I hope you guys have an amazing 2024, and hopefully you guys will be able to achieve all your dreams, and I will be here on the sidelines fighting for you, giving you all my love and support. I believe in you guys. Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Like because I'm fucking 4.
We could sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.